Are you thinking about moving to the Layton, Utah area? In this video, I'm going to break down the pros and the cons, as well as important aspects about the Layton area that you need to know before making a move. Hi, I'm Jaron. I help people move to northern Utah, specifically the Layton area, all the time. If you're looking for help here, give me a shot. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd be glad to help you. Where is Layton? It's halfway between Ogden and Salt Lake City. So it's about 20-30 minutes to Ogden, 20-30 minutes to Salt Lake City. It's a great location. Let's talk about why it's great and maybe why it's not so great, depending on what may or may not fit your needs. All right, so it has quick access to I-15, Legacy Parkway, Highway 89, Highway 193. All of those highways are main thoroughfares through the city that give you quick access to whatever you may need, whether shopping, restaurants, or the freeway. It's also really close to the Salt Lake City International Airport. So if you need to hop on a plane, you're going on a trip, you've only got about a 30-35 minute drive to the airport from the Layton area. So definitely a good pro there. It also has lots of good public transit, including the Front Runner train. So if you need to hop on the Front Runner goes about 80 miles an hour. So it's not that much longer than driving. You do have more stops, so it does take a few more minutes, but it will get you where you need to go pretty quick. So definitely some pros about the location in Layton. All right, home prices in Layton. So they do have some entry-level options, condos and townhomes and small single-family homes. Those homes are going to be priced anywhere between $450 plus. The condos might be down in the 300s. A smaller townhome might be sub 400. Most homes are going to be above the 400K range in Davis County. So that's something to consider when you're looking at homes there. Your entry-level homes are still going to be up there. Now, your typical family home in Davis County, you're going to be talking 500K plus. If it needs work, it's stressed in some way, you might be able to get down closer to 400K, but those are fewer and farther between. And then, of course, we have new construction if you're looking to build. New construction homes there, of course, the price varies based on size, location, and aspects or features of the home. But in general, if you're looking to build a home, you're going to be 550 plus for price range for a new build. That's pretty typical price as well for your family homes. So you're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom plus, then you're going to be 500K or more for that type of deal. And then Layton does have some great luxury options as well. The bench communities there, or even further west into West Point, Syracuse, there's some beautiful neighborhoods out there with some gorgeous homes. I know Ivory's built a few luxury communities out there. Nilsson Homes is one I recommend. They do quality builds and have some great communities that you could look at. I also know a few builders to avoid. So if you need some help there, let me know. I can point you in the right direction so you can get a good quality build out of your new home if that's what you're looking for. All right. Now, Layton and Davis County is generally more expensive than the Ogden area just because of its proximity to Salt Lake City, the freeway, and shopping, and Hill Air Force Base. So that is going to affect the price. You're not going to get as much bang for your buck in Layton as you would in Ogden or Brigham City, just because those are farther away from Salt Lake. But a big pro to Layton is the commute. You don't have as far to go. If you're working in Ogden and live in Layton, that's great because it's only 20-30 minutes. If you're working in Salt Lake and living in Layton, that's also great because your commute is only 20-30 minutes. So not bad at all there for commute times from Layton. And then, let's see. Right close to Layton is Farmington. Farmington's a great community to live in. They have Farmington Station. They also have Lagoon. Lagoon is our local amusement park. It has lots of fun rides, roller coasters, a kiddie land, as well as Laguna Beach, which is the water park inside the amusement park. Water slides, a lazy river, swimming pools, a a kiddie volcano playground area. It's really fun. My kids really enjoy going to Lagoon. We snag their season passes every Black Friday, which is the lowest price of the season. I think it was $120 for a season pass per person this last Black Friday, and then $60 or so for a season parking pass. And we go 3 times and it's paid for itself. And we go way more than just 3 times. So highly recommend Lagoon. It's a ton of fun, and that's a great feature about living in Davis County area, Layton area, is Lagoon. Okay. Then we have, let's see here, lots of excellent shopping and restaurants in Layton area. I'm just going to go through this list with you because it's great. So Costco, Sam's Club, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Winco, lots of a variety of restaurants for whatever taste palette you may be craving today. So definitely some big pros about living in that area, right along Antelope Drive there, as well as Main Street. And then right around the Layton Hills Mall, it's just filled with all sorts of shopping centers. I think I hit Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Winco. So it's just great for everyday convenience. Now, the schools are excellent. Davis County has a really good education program. They have immersion programs for learning languages. They have some great youth sports activities and classes and options at their different schools. So Davis School District is one of the top districts in the state for that reason. They also have city sports teams that they run. They also have great libraries that you can go visit with lots of activities and games to play for the kids. And then, of course, lots of family activities are nearby, including in the Layton Hills Mall on the bottom level is a really fun little place you can go. It used to be called Sequest. They've renamed it since, but they have all sorts of marine life, reptiles, mammals. One of my boys' favorite is the parakeet enclosure with just a couple hundred parakeets, and they put birdseed in your hand and they fly down and feed right out of your hand. That's super fun. The kids love it. So Layton is great for families because of the schools and because of the great family-friendly activities. And then another excellent feature about living in Davis County is the outdoor recreation. Adams Canyon is right there, and that is one of my favorite hikes. They have wild raspberries up Adams Canyon, as well as a beautiful waterfall. You can wade into the river. It's not really deep. It's only maybe 12 inches at most, and maybe deeper in spots, but you can see it's pretty clear water. And on a hot summer day like today, it's really nice to take a hike up Adams Canyon, see the waterfall, feel the mist coming off of it. It just feels so good. And then, of course, Antelope Island is straight west of Davis County and Layton. Antelope Island has one of the few remaining wild buffalo herds in the West. So it's really fun to go out there, check out the buffalo, get some good photos. Just don't get too close. They are wild animals. It's not a petting zoo. Okay, and then other outdoor recreation opportunities in Davis County include Snow Basin Ski Resort. It's one of the biggest ski resorts in the area. It has a ton of great lifts, a lot of good runs. Highly recommended if you're a skier or a snowboarder. We love Snow Basin. And then not too far up in the Ogden area as well is Nordic Valley for family friendly as well as budget friendly ski resort. It's a smaller one, still good. We really appreciate it for the price. We get lift tickets as low as $15 for all day passes, and then 12 and under are free. And then Powder Mountain, I used to work there as a teenager as a lift operator. It was a ton of fun, great, one of my first jobs, and it was a great one. I had a good time up there just enjoying the ski runs, and Powder Mountain is one of the largest ski resorts by skiable acreage there is. So definitely recommend those. And then, of course, we have several reservoirs and lakes nearby that you want to check out, including Pineview Reservoir, which has some good fun beaches, some good fishing, canoeing, kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing, swimming, all those fun things up at Pineview Reservoir. Go a little further up and you hit Causey Reservoir. No motorboats allowed there, but canoeing, kayaking, paddleboarding, all encouraged and are super fun to do up there. And it's an idyllic picturesque mountain setting. So highly recommend heading up to Causey and enjoying a great summer day at the reservoir. And then there's lots of other reservoirs and lakes nearby to enjoy the fun summer activities there. Alrighty, and then of course Lagoon. I already mentioned Lagoon. That's a great recreation opportunity that we have right there in Davis County, so you have quick access to that. And then lots of hiking and mountain biking opportunities, as well as dirt bike, e-bike trails that are specifically designated for that purpose. And it's just beautiful. I mean, look at those mountains. You can't really get a grandeur of it. I mean, it's just, they're so pretty. But you got to see them in person. Come check them out. We have the most beautiful views, and the views never get old for me. And I've been here for over 10 years. All right, so let's go over the pros and cons. So pros, we went over for living in Davis County and Layton area. Excellent commute, convenient shopping, family-friendly amenities and activities, strong job access, great central location, and lots of housing options. Cons, let's talk about those. There is more traffic in the Davis County area, specifically Layton, especially around Hill Air Force Base. When work gets off or work is getting in around Hill Air Force Base, it can get clogged. And so, but not near as bad as other places I've been. I know I've driven in California around Disneyland before, and I'll tell you that is next level traffic. It's not fun. That doesn't happen here. You might get stuck on I-15 for an extra 20-30 minutes at most, whereas I feel like in around the Anaheim, LA area, that can get clogged for hours. But still something to be aware of. The traffic can get gnarly around rush hour times in the Davis County area. It is a newer community. Layton hasn't been around as long as surrounding communities, so they don't have as many historic homes. So the historic charm is not as great as Salt Lake City or Ogden or Brigham City. And then the yard sizes are generally smaller in the Layton area. If you head out west Davis County to like Hooper or Syracuse, Clearfield area, you can get some bigger lot sizes out there if you're looking for some more land. But they're not going to be as close to the amenities as Layton City proper is. And then of course, down that way, the closer you get to Salt Lake, the higher the price. So Ogden you're going to get more bang for your buck in the Ogden area than you would in Layton, just because of its proximity to Salt Lake City. Your commute is shorter, but a lot of people appreciate that and are okay with it just because time is important. You don't want to be in the car all day. Okay. And then it is a more suburban feel. So Layton is more city feel than surrounding communities. If you're looking for more of the small town feel, head west, head north, west into Syracuse, though that area is growing like crazy. Hooper still has the smaller town feel, so that could be a good option for you. Or surrounding Ogden areas like Plain City, far west, are great areas to get more of the smaller town feel. Brigham City is fantastic, and in between North Ogden and Brigham. But Layton is definitely more suburban feel. And then people I would think that Layton is best for would be commuters. You're looking for a shorter commute. That's really your biggest thing there. You have a shorter commute in the Layton area. Military families. It's going to be really good for you guys because, of course, your proximity to Hill Air Force Base, it's right there. You've got multiple entrances around the city on the north, the central, the south, all have great access right onto the base for you. It's a great place for our good military members. And then anybody looking for convenience, shopping, restaurants, proximity to highways and the freeway. It's just, you're going to get places quicker, except around the rush hour times. And then if you like the suburban feel, you like to be able to walk downtown and go grab you your coffee, then that suburban feel could be best for you. It may not be ideal for those looking for more land. If you want more land, it's few and far between in the Layton City proper area to find something that has a big yard or land. And then if you're looking for the quieter, smaller town feel, again, maybe not best. And then if you want to live right up against the mountains, there's only a very few areas of Layton that are right up on the bench, and the mountains there are not as grand. They're still beautiful, I don't feel like they're as tall, or maybe they just, they don't, they're a little more gradual. Whereas in Salt Lake City and then here in Ogden, they're just boom, steep. They go up quick and they're beautiful. So if Layton is right for you, or anywhere in the surrounding communities, give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd be glad to help you. I help people move here all the time. And also check out my channel. I have other Northern Utah relocation videos with lots of valuable information. And drop a comment. If you've got any questions, concerns about moving here, let me know.